Each honoree will be introduced with a brief video presentation. Our first honoree is Jennifer Metzger Stinnett.
Jenny Stinnett believes her Catholic education is both a privilege and an obligation to use her faith and knowledge to help others through extensive community involvement, as well as in her national business litigation practice as a member of the Fultz Maddox Dickens law firm. Jenny graduated from St. Paul Elementary School and was valedictorian of her graduating class at Holy Cross High School. Inspired by the sacrifices made by her parents to provide Catholic education for their 6 children, she developed a strong work ethic at a young age, successfully balancing work, academics, sports, and extracurricular activities throughout her high school career. Jenny graduated magna cum laude from the University of Notre Dame with a BA in government. At Notre Dame, Jenny participated in student government, served as an editor of the school's newspaper, The Observer, and was a member of the Notre Dame women's boxing team. She then received her JD from the University of Kentucky, graduating with the highest honors, earning membership in the Order of the Coif, and was an editor of the Law Journal. After graduation, she served as judicial clerk for Judge John G. Haber II in the U.S. District Court for Kentucky's Western District. Jenny then worked 3 years in Washington, D.C. at Jones Day, an international law firm, before joining Fultz Maddox Dickens in 2007. Jenny holds memberships in the Notre Dame Club of Louisville, the Phillies, and the Kentucky, Louisville, District of Columbia, and Federal Bar Associations. She is admitted to practice in U.S. District Courts in 36 states and to the U.S. Court of Appeals for the 6th and 7th Circuits. She is a member of the Holy Cross High School Board of Directors and has also been active in the Younger Women's Club of Louisville and the Legal Aid Society. Jenny recently completed 2 terms on the board of Little Way Pregnancy Resource Center. She used her professional talents to negotiate Little Way's purchase of its new facility and was actively involved in Little Way's Signs of Life campaign. These pink and positive pro-life messages can be seen on billboards around town. Jenny and her husband, Scott, are members of St. Agnes Parish, where she teaches children's church. They have 3 children, Lily Kate, Abby, and Liam. The Catholic Education Foundation salutes Jennifer Metzger Stinnett.
Wow, that was some hair. First, thank you for this award, Archbishop Kurtz, Governor Bevin, Rich Julie, and all the staff at CEF. Thank you for all you do every day in making Catholic education a reality for so many people in Louisville who wouldn't otherwise have this opportunity. Thank you for my friends, family that are here today to support me, my firm family, my Little Way family, and St. Paul's and Holy Cross. My dad, Ron Metzger, passed away 6 years ago on March 2nd. Anyone who knew Ron know he's looking down from heaven proudly, telling anybody who will listen that it's about time a Metzger got one of these awards. But in all seriousness, the sacrifices my parents made to make Catholic education a priority cannot be minimized. Obviously, sending 6 kids to Catholic grade school and high school was difficult, to say the least. I wonder often how they did it exactly. But both my parents, through example, showed us that faith, family, hard work, and gratitude were to be front and center. Work ethic and a healthy competitive spirit would set you apart. Not giving 110%, quitting what you started, or missing Mass on Sunday were not options. The true advocate for Catholic education in my family is my mom, Mary Metzger, who's here today with us to celebrate, and also to make sure my 3-year-old son doesn't knock over any bishops. My dad became a Catholic at the young age of 9, following in the footsteps of his brothers who had converted. He didn't attend Catholic schools, but once he married my mom, knew that was non-negotiable. My siblings show me that excelling at a bunch of things at once was expected and the standard that you had to rise to. My parents and my siblings have all been great role models for me as a parent. This award is even more special to me because my schools that I grew up in, St. Paul and the other South End schools, are still viable community pillars because of the work CEF has done. St. Paul is a CEF success story. It has the highest enrollment in 3 decades, and 40% of its students receive aid from CEF. It is open because of the work CEF does today. I am humbled and proud to represent Holy Cross High School here today. Families should not have to travel across town to have a select Catholic education, and Holy Cross is making sure that remains the case. But like the great schools that CEF helps, the financial need of the majority of Holy Cross's families is great, with more than half of them qualifying for financial assistance, 51%. Holy Cross alumni, and that includes BD and AM alumni as well, and community leaders must capitalize on the momentum gained at the CEF and grade school level and transition it into Catholic education at those crucial high school years at Holy Cross. My appreciation of Catholic education has gone full circle now with my own kids who are at St. Agnes, Lily Kate, who's in 1st grade, Abby, who's in kindergartner, and God willing, Liam will be in pre-K next year. Like my dad, my husband didn't attend Catholic school, but like my dad, he knew it was non-negotiable, and I appreciate his support on that. My kids are learning at St. Agnes about compassion, about the importance of how you treat other people, even if they're not like you. They're learning about faith in action, about actually doing stuff to help people, not just talking the talk, walking the walk. They're learning that they are not the center of the universe, a very hard lesson to learn. When I told my kids about this award, my kindergartner, she was pumped, but she asked me with her hand on her hip, "Well, are you planning on thanking your children in your speech?" I am going to thank them. I'm going to thank them for teaching me about the miracle of life 3 times over, about what unconditional love is, and for proving to me all over again why Catholic education is so, so important. On a car ride check going somewhere this winter, I can't remember where, it was around Valentine's Day, we were listening to schmoopy music and Hearts Were Everywhere. I asked my kids just randomly, "So what do you think love is?" And without any hesitation, my kindergartner said, "Love is a little piece of God in all of our hearts." That, ladies and gentlemen, that's worth the price of tuition tenfold. Thank you.